Okay, we are live. We are here. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be green screened. I got some yellow Gatorade. Not a fan of the yellow one, but it's all I had left. Need more blue. Yeah. I don't know who likes that flavor, man. Alright, just getting my... Gotta fish my GameCube controller real quick. Alright. So, we're gonna be playing some more Legend of Zelda Wind Waker today, right? So the plan is we're gonna Wind Waker it maybe for the next couple streams. Obviously no stream tomorrow or Thursday. We got a Friday and Sunday stream, most likely, unless a vibe or mood changes. I don't know. Possibly Sundays might not happen so that I can extend the 007 streams into, I mean, I don't know. We might beat it by Thursday. But just in case, to a Friday. Anyway. I'm definitely going to be playing Marathon in the future. I just think a lot of the changes has made me kind of dissuaded from experiencing it and enjoying it. The casualization, all that stuff. But I definitely still want to play it. I just think it's going to be a lot lighter than the initial plan was with the whole them stopping giving a shit. What the hell is this? May. Help me earn points plus. What the hell? Oh, there's like a level up system. God damn, bro. Creators must maintain point requirement for 3 consecutive months to be eligible for the Plus program. There's no shot I'll get this. They finally gave me access to this? Well, that's kind of lame. All right. Let's close this. I'm going to jump into some Zelda. Some Legend of Zelda. Ah, the beautiful ocean. So I think we're at Windfall. And I can kind of like fuck around before we actually do any like main stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of stuff I left untoined. I felt like kind of rushed last time because I had to end stream, so I was kind of like not able to do everything. You know what I noticed? I saw people emulating this game and it looked a lot better than mine does. Like, it was very slight, but I wonder what I have to do to settings to make it look slightly better. Bam, 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 bam. Young boy, oh brave young boy, who promised to rescue my daughter Maggie. Hurry, you must hurry. You cannot dawdle. I'm so very worried about my daughter. I can't even sleep at night. Please. Alrighty-roo. You. Don't look at all familiar, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Walk around, okay. I'm good, thanks. I go through this now. I don't remember not being able to connect to that. There's got to be a way in. That's what I got to do. That's one of the things is figure out a way in here. I'm gonna go left. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right. And left. Fuck. Fuck. BPD! Ready to break some of them wins. How's your day going? How was your weekend? Do anything cool? Don't talk to me, ship. I look so skinny in this shirt. You know, I thought the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. It makes me look skinny. Also, excuse me? Am I fat to you? What the heck? It's 85 degrees in my upstairs house because my AC can't keep up to 95 degrees outside. Ooh. That sucks. That does suck. I'm in nice air-conditioned air. It feels delicious. No, you aren't. I'm just saying that it makes you look skinnier than usual. I noticed that as well. It makes me look like how I looked like in well, no, not as skinny as 2022, 2021. That version of me was a solid 150 pounds. What a time. I think it was 150, 155. Too skinny. Honestly, I liked how I looked then, but then when I looked at pictures again, I was like, no, I was too skinny. It was just hard to see that then because you didn't have the comparison. But when I look at photos of myself and videos, I'm like, oof, too skinny. I ended up buying the Forza Horizon 6 game. I'm really enjoying it a lot. They didn't have any fucking Eurobeat in it for the thing that takes place in Japan and has drifting, and it has the Trueno car. So what I did was I modded it, and I added all the Eurobeat in there. Someone made one of the radio stations, they replaced it with Eurobeat. That station sucked anyway. Fucking improves it big time. What up, Thirst? How's my weekend? Oh, I found it by accident. Let's go! Told you, there's secrets, bro. If you were a kid, you would have gave up on this. I never did. As a kid, I fucking kept looking. Yeah, Forza's good. I think there's just too many options. I think there's a lot of problems with that game that I have, even though I'm enjoying it as like a casual thing. Where do I begin? Yeah, all the dead people. It's like, think about that. People died here. You have all these options in the menu of Forza to like tweak how your car handles, whether it's simulation or cartoony, or if it like auto does a lot of things like the assist modes. I turn all that off. I make it as manual as I can. Besides manual driving, because I'm just not good at it yet. I gotta like really practice that. I've never been good at it. And in this game, I'm just not getting it at all. But what sucks is there's also a drivatar difficulty, which makes each of the drivatars, or the avatars for the drivers, that's what they call the NPCs. You can make them like average, hard, expert, pro, highly skilled, very pro, fucking unbeatable. The hard half of that, impossible. It literally, my friend's like, oh, if you play that, you gotta basically tune your car to hell for each race. And I'm like, dude, I dropped it on 4 difficulties. And I was still struggling in some races where I'm like, bro, they're just gaining speed. So I dropped it 1 more down. I'm on highly skilled now, and I'm like, it's the best it's gonna be, but it still feels inconsistent. It feels like either it's just you're increasing how much their rubber banding is and how much there isn't. Like, there's still rubber banding, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, man. Like, sometimes they'll be in front of me, and I'm like, bro, I cannot catch up. But once I pass them, as long as I don't hit walls, they don't have rubber banding. But once they pass me again, they now start blowing out of me like, pause. I can never catch up. Get like wheel controls and pedals. I mean, there's a lot of games that do that, but people have been doing it with that, so there is that too. I gotta redo this, This fucking multi-chat doesn't work anymore on open. Like, I have to reset it every time. More like Borza, only good racing game star Sonic from that company that makes Yakuza games. So true. Alright, let's read this. Date unknown. At last I've succeeded in stealing the Picto Box. I have desired it for so long. I've desired for so long. Succeeded, but sadly, due to a slight mistake in my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I've decided to hide it here, in the depths of my cell, and then make the escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Did he make it? Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the Picto Box. I will write the controls. Yes. 3 pictures at once. I wish I could get out of here so I could start taking pictographs. Anyway, I was enjoying it. The Forza game, but, you know, I just wish there was more to it than just, like, there's too many options. Just make a catered difficulty, you know? I also want to get that Batman game. That game looks awesome. It's like an Arkham game, and I love the Arkham games, but it's in the form of a Lego game. I'm gonna wait on that one, though. I think that can drop on price pretty quickly. I'm saving my money for 007. For the doubled 07. What did I do this weekend? I went outside. It was nice weather. Kind of chilled a bit. Honestly, I don't remember the small details. My brain is just immediately erased. Everything. Are you alone or what? You must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this all by yourself. What are you doing anyway? This town is our turf. The turf of the world-famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz buzz. Kind of like the Bombers. What are you, some kind of country rube? What kid would say this? I mean, look at that outfit. What a getup. Country rube. Kid me reading that probably was like, I don't know what any of this is. You stink, mister. We ain't seen your face around here before, bud. Alright, let's go into school. Can't read that? They said you ain't from Brooklyn. Or the Bronx. I'm from Queens! Those drawings are awful. Welcome to Miss Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before. My young scholar, are you a new pupil? What can I do for you on this fine day? I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here in Windfall Island? 20 years. Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Yes. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them, but they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. Yeah, children can't draw for shit, am I right? Can I read this? Oh, I can. Words of joy. Breathe deep and read it aloud and proud. Joy is hidden in all places of the world. You must widen your eyes and search for it. The first joy you find earns you a present. With 20, you become a joy steward. With 40, you'll have the look of a hero. Aren't all these things joyous? Me, you, will all be full of joy. So this is kind of like the game's side quests. The joy collections and stuff. You bring joy to the land. me talk to you. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees, huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Miss Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. You think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. Yeah, sure. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing. We won't leave the island, this island, so look for us around the shadows and behind the buildings. Wu-Tang is for the children. That's the killer bees. Go! I haven't played this game in a long time. I used to play it like very consistently, so I only remember where some of them hide. One's gonna be right here. You bitch. Got his ass. You're awesome. And if I'm correct, I think one is in this tree. I could be wrong, but I think you could see him before you do that. I just remember it. Yeah! This fucking kid. No. My God, Link, you're so slow. You got me. Oh, that was another thing that was broken with my controller when I first played this when it came out. Is that like Link's max holding forward would kind of only make him like walk like this. Like I couldn't walk fast in the game. Like it was bugged because of the controller being fucked up when I was a kid. So like a lot of things was made harder. AI viewers, let's go. Diddler on the roof, thank you for the follow. What up, Slappy? I forgot to hold it. To sidle. To siddle. Damn, Link, you don't have to fucking jump. I remember where all these guys are. I kind of have an idea where the final one is hidden. I don't fully remember. This is definitely something they took from Majora's Mask. This whole, like, finding a little gang members. Alright, so the last one could be in 2 places. I'm thinking... No, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Thinking it's up here, maybe. Or up that ladder. This last one I don't remember. Oh, wait. Wasn't it on the canopy? No, am I misremembering? What's this guy say? Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. It'd sure be nice if a fair wind blew today. Huh. Over here, maybe? People from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants. I suppose you could say that this is the island where people and money come together. But you know what? Money is important, sure. Don't think that people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets. I've been kicking around this crazy world for a long time, and I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. Beautiful, honestly, quite fucking beautiful. Where's this last piece of shit? Oh, I know where. I remember. I went there earlier being like, I remember there being something to do here, and this is what it is. I walked over behind this tombstone. That's what it is. Whoa! Link, you piece of sh... The camera's inverted right and left from what I'm used to. So I just kind of turned it the wrong way, and then I walked right off. I went to turn the camera like this to go around, and it turned this way, and he just walked right off also. Okay, I'm doing it again. Bitch. I always like this jump with the backward arms. Alright, bro, I gotta watch a whole cutscene. Oh, cracked. Got him. You got me, partner. Ugh, I can't believe it. You found all four of us. And you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. Guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. Hide and seeking, baby. Ooh, yeah. One more thing. We need you to apologize to Miss Marie for us, right? We're counting on you, bud. I think this is how we get the first joy. I'm a good hide and seekist. What can I say? I'm a pro seekist. You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. What? You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you, so here's a little spare change. From the shadow of my door. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. What else have I talked to her, I wonder? Okay. What up, Brock? It's the guy from New York. Hey, sounds like you apologized to the teach for us. Good old Miss Marie, and speaking of... But did you know it's going to be Miss Marie's birthday soon? Boss, oh boss. You think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. Joy pendants. So this is how we get the first one. You love this game, but you never played it? In 20 years, I want to play games. I hope you can reach that goal in 20 years, dude. I believe in you. You have the power. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing the trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on the top of the tree in the town. Maybe this is one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, crazy talk. One of the trees. What do you think about my outfit? You see the clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives in Outside Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars. I knew it was her. They look kind of similar. On her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it. Did you know Star Wars The Phantom Menace 1999? The video game? I don't think I know of that one. I played the Revenge of the Sith on the PS2 back in the day. Work it up, man. Do what you got to do, and then you earn the right to play some game. They say, you know, all work and no play is the way you get to play a game. That's the phrase. You know, this thing may look like a windmill, but actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It used to harness the wind's power to spin quite a nifty manner. You rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though. So if the wind blew in the right direction again, we'd just have to hit the power switch out in the back to get it moving. Yeah. Why is there a little crevice here? Oh, I think I know how to get the joy pendant. I think I'm gonna have to get maybe like a boomerang or grappling hook if we do find the pendant. Or I can just knock it out of a tree. I'm gonna just bump in every tree. I want to see what's in here. Do I remember the GameCube? Yes, I do. It's one of my favorite consoles, and I still own it. Oh, it's the rich man. Knew there was a way up here. I didn't remember how to get up here. I wonder. It's difficult to tell. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me to a frightening place called Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. Can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. Would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? You are a brave boy to take on this task. I assure you, if you do rescue her, I will pay you as much money as it takes. I'd give my entire fortune for her safety. You want to collect video games but you don't have the space? Yeah, man, I'm running out of space myself. I have a lot of games, but I need a bigger room. I need a bigger place. Which is the goal. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna hit every tree. Nope. Oh, that's the pictograph place. Alright, so if I happen to just... Oh, there's a lady over here. Hello, lady. You look like a curious boy. Did you know there's an island a little to the east of here called Dragon Roost Island? Folks say that the island is the home of a tribe of people who dance in the skies like birds on the wind. They call themselves the Rito, and they say a sky spirit lives nearby. But to someone like me, a person who's never left this little island, it may as well be a fairy tale out of a child's book. Oh, if only I had my own boat. So many games come out in 2026. There's a lot, man. I'm excited for 007 and the Lego game. You remember when you ate a banana while playing Donkey Kong last summer? Yes, I do. I honestly didn't buy enough bananas. I didn't realize how quick that was going to be, and also, I got full pretty fast. Give this game the Star Fox treatment and release it again. I mean, they did. It's on the NSO on the Switch. I just wish it was widescreen. That's all I need. I just want the widescreen version like I'm doing right now. I'm playing the widescreen version, which is through emulation. I didn't like the Wii U version that they released. I thought it was ugly. So I wouldn't want them to bring that version back, but I think if they could bring this version back, HDify it by just, you know, widescreen resolution, 60 FPS, 120 FPS, that'd be perfect. Where is this damn... You're a bitch. He does this every time. I have to dodge him. Zelda would be very strange in VR. They'd have to completely rework the game to work for it. It'd be very slow. I'm gonna pretend like I can't get it yet. I don't know where it would be. Oh, wait. I could go to back here, too. Yeah, new Lego Batman looks sick. Bomb guy. This'd be the bomb shop. 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees. Come on now, how's a kid like you gonna pay for these? You're dreaming. Look, can't you read? These look like something you can afford, huh? Listen to me, boy, you're out of your mind. You can't pay for these, so scram. GTA 6 is not next. That's like far away, dude. 007 is next. Oh my god, I almost broke this chair. Scared the shit out of me. I fucking leaned my whole weight on it. And it just sunk the arm. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Can I make this jump? I wonder. Yeah. See, that's a real gamer right there. That's what real gamers do. They skip shit. Oops. Do I like Dishonored? It's alright. It's a worse version of Thief, which to me is a masterpiece. I enjoy it. Dishonored's fine. I think the only thing I think about Dishonored is that it lacks focus. Like, it has a lot of mechanics, but they kind of undermine each other and become a little redundant. So I'd like a little bit more like a locked-in version of it. I wasn't a Destiny guy. Okay. I've done most of the exploring here. There's, like, obviously a lot of stuff I gotta come back for. So we're gonna go... We got the sale. Time to sell out of here. We're going to... Dragon Roost Island. Arda Cruise. One of the best overworld themes, too. Ba-ba-da. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na. Ba. Oh, let's get in between that. Do I remember StarCraft? I never forgot. I love the way the birds actually like come with you. Oh, that's a way to stop. I tried pressing the stop button. I didn't know which one it was. I'm gonna buy this. Okay.
Thank you.
No. We need one of these as well. PS1 games are hard to beat. Nothing harder than NES, dude. NES is where it's at. On difficulty?
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Onward! So put away is A, okay. I would assume it was pushing the same button, but... I never really paid attention to this, but it goes like kind of clear when you get close, I guess for visuals, to like actually see where you're going. Did you play more retro games? I did a lot of that. Not gonna be doing as much retro for the time being. We did that for 7 years straight, dude. 4 days a week. A lot of it. I'm only gonna play like what I feel like playing in the moment. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do a retro week, or I'm gonna do this. It's the mode. It's the mood. I was not here, I guess. You weren't. You were not, sir. You missed out on a lot. That is our destination, Link. Dragon Roost Island. Best song in the game. They brought it back in Breath of the Wild. High atop the island's peak lives the spirit of the skies. A great dragon by the name of Valu. You must go see the dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Wait a moment. Oh, he just gives you the Wind Waker. Interesting. I forgot how he got it. This is the Wind Waker. Title drop. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. I did play Hogwarts Legacy. Legends? Hogwarts Legacy, it's called, yeah. The Ocarina of Time toy? Which toy specifically? You mean the actual flute? I have one of them somewhere. First, conduct in 3/4. I love that it's supposed to be the C stick. That's why it's yellow. A lot of Nintendo's musical stuff always is tied to the controller aesthetic. Hold up. I forgot the like finger movement and all that stuff. That's it, Link. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it with it in 6/4 time by tilting that. Would you? Okay. I thought it was gonna make me do it. You received the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Don't tilt the conduct in 3/4 time. Okay. Huh. I know that there's a secret over here. Each Zelda game usually gives you some sort of magical instrument or magical something. This one will let you be able to change the wind. You can do other things, but the main thing is changing the wind. Appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. So, like, look, we're about to do this. Up, left, right. You don't have to apologize, dude. You're filling the, the stream with some conversation. You learned the wind's requiem. It's funny that they put this like behind here. Like I feel like this would be missable or doesn't look as. It's just in a direction you wouldn't expect it to be. Yep, that's the mighty nice breeze. That's a mighty nice breeze. The name Zephos. I am the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker. Are you? The new Wind Waker? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction of the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, the wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say, but that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Which Zelda game should you play first? In my opinion, the trilogy of Zelda games of perfection, in my opinion, is Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker. If you want to play like classic, like 2D Zelda games, Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages / Seasons, and A Link Between Worlds. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Bomb flowers. Explosive fruit. Are you fucking kidding me with that physics? Okay. I got it, though. Alright, I want to show you guys a trick. This is why I bought the fruit. So I can do this. You put the little pear on your head. And you become the bird. Don't ask why. We're going to fly up here. And we blew up the bomb. There was a rock up top there, which had a chest. I don't remember what's up there in that corner. Up arrow. Oh, yeah. Don't tell me, damn it. That was a waste. I was already pretty maxed out on the rupees. God damn, bro, I'm trying to throw you away. I'm fine. Mail center. So I gotta sidle it. I can't wait to get the ability in this place. One power is dope. Do one of those. Dude, I have no more table space ever since I got this bigger mouse pad, and I fucking have nowhere to put my drink. Is that too much? No, I think I'm good. Where's the store? Soundtrack is one of the best, dude. So good. Link. Link, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far with one with no wings. And your sister, is she? Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. Would you like to meet me? Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of your Eri. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come sadly. Next, the Twilight Princess. I'm not the biggest Twilight Princess fan. I think the music's okay in that game. It's got some cool songs. I'm more of a for my favorite soundtracks would be, I think it's a tie between Ocarina or Majora's. I like Majora's dark vibe to it. You know, I always underestimate how, like, kid me went through this at, like, such a slow pace. I'm like, damn, I'm already inside here. I'm like, I really took my sweet-ass time. Moon Observation Tower song? Yeah, that's a nice one. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? It's crazy that before this game, I think the Ritos weren't even a thing. And now they're like a staple in the Zelda universe. Nintendo needs to come up with a new creature, like they did with this game and the previous games for Zelda. So you are Link, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we could do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem. We have a problem of our own to deal with. Thank you for the follow, dude. When you arrive on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the great dragon. It is the scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu. That's such a strange, like, evolutionary thing. That you can only evolve once you get something from another creature. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Link with regards to your son, Prince Komali? As you can see, Link is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Komali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct, my son. Komali is of the age to earn his wings. Yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? Yeah. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I love Link's like head bob in this. He's such a like cartoony, like, yeah. I have something I wish to give you. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Take this with you. Who knows? It might come in handy. You got a delivery bag. Finely crafted bags like this are often used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valu to us. In the meanwhile... Don't you mean in the meantime? Do your best to aid Prince Kamali. So, what's up? If you want to get to Dragon Roost Cavern, I've got some bad news for you. This bridge is out. There's no way to even get inside. I'm sure you understand once you've seen it for yourself. As for swimming across, well, you'll need water for that, and this pond's all dried up. No need to panic, though. I'm sure the chieftain will think of something. I just want to see it for a second. I do remember these particles being very satisfying looking. Wait, can you see above? Whoa. The wind just stopped. Kicked back in. It's cool. It's interesting, man. I've always go back to the Zelda games a lot. Wind Waker was one that I would go back to just as much as Majora and Ocarina, but it's really been a long-ass time. Such a scary door. Since I actually have played them. So now, like, kind of playing it with a different eye is always fun. What's this piece of shit? It used to look like a Dragon Ball to me. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Okay. Got some chocobos. As you are from off-island, allow me to tell you about the Dragon Roost. Even in the best of times, it is a dangerous place with all those bomb flowers growing everywhere. And now it's even more perilous. It's so bad the bomb flowers themselves have been all dried up. The great and wonderful Valu has created quite a mess. Now climbing's not even an issue since we can't even get to those mountains. Okay. Alright. I remember there being a mini game. There it is. Oh, you're the fledgling chieftain mentioned, aren't you? I feel as though I should tell you, despite what he may have seem like right now, young Master Kamali is quite a pleasant child. His father, the chieftain, is quite busy, but Kamali's never once complained, though I'm sure he's been lonely at times. He's the chieftain's son through and through. However, his grandma passed recently, and Kamali seems lost. His confidence is gone. His grandmother was always with him, you see, a great, great woman. That sparkling ball that the young master keeps with him was actually a gift from the great Valu to Kamali's grandmother. Ask about the ball he's carrying. That might just break the ice. It's a shame that I'm too busy to spend more time with you. You seem to be a nice enough fellow, sorry. Hey, I know you, yeah. You're the adventure guy sailing from island to island. Action, excitement, right? So, with all the adventuring you do, did you happen to find a golden feather? My girlfriend, she wanted one of those things for the longest time. And actually, I kind of promised that I'd send one to her. Damn, okay, so that guy needs a golden feather? I can find one, maybe, and give it to him? I was right. Oh my god, that's so funny. I can't believe I half forgot this. The mail guy, all the birds they deliver mail, they use the face of the mailman from Majora's Mask. And they put it on the bird guy. Let's see if I can get a picture of his face. Man, I don't know why they have so many pictures of his mouth open. But anyway, that's the Ocarina of Time version of him, but that's the same guy. Just bird form. Once a mailman, always a mailman. I like that they keep those little, like, thematic things. Like, that's clearly like a nod. Well now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Yes. Ooh, excellent, that's good. But first, let's see if I can use you or not. I need to give you a little test, just a small one. Match the seal in the envelope with the same icon on the shelf, and throw the letter into the shelf. I'm lying as still as possible with a on me legs, with a fan on me. Oh, I hope you stay cool, BPD. I didn't know it was that bad in terms of the heat. Holy shit. Welcome, Oath, for coming. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Oh, I'm so bad at this. That's barely red. $20. Don't overheat. What have I, Heart? 20 letters. You pass. Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 10 rupees. Am I right? Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The more letters to sort. Is there no like unlock you can get for that, or is it just money? The meds I take make it easy to overheat, and I'm not actually all that hot, but if I overdo it, I get too hot and I'll be miserable. I get that. I get that feeling. The miserable part. All right. I'll do this first. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Link, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit Valoo. My name is Medley. Music-themed name. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. Link, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. Father's letter. It is a letter from a father addressed to his son. Since you've just received the fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Kamali? I gotta get the money from the pot storage. I'm maxed out on money, funny enough. I gotta start spending it. Please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Link. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of the Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Yeah, likely story. Yawn! I guess it's to be expected in this heat. But take a look down there. Dragon Roost Pond is completely dried up. Pond came from this bubbling spring. It was such a beautiful little pond. Now it's so arid that even the bomb flowers can't have completely dried up. It's just so hot. I'm sure the chieftain and those guys are having a tough time checking things out, but it's tough for us guards too. This is BPD right here. In the heat. What is your initial... I said it in the Discord, and I also said it earlier in stream, but yeah, I'm enjoying the game, but it pisses me the hell off. And it's miserable, but I am really enjoying it though. Explain. I think the game is fun and has a great map. I love the map, obviously. Design. I hate how many options there are in the game. It just kind of feels like you make the game you want, and there's no real balance. One thing I don't like about the game is that you can make the bots more difficult. So the races themselves aren't difficult. You're making the racers you race more difficult. Yeah, and I haven't played one of those, and I heard about it, and I knew it was gonna be stupid. It's really dumb. I like I said, there's like 90 difficulties. It's like fucking easy, no, very, very easy, normal, hard, very hard, super hard, harder than super hard. Shit, this is so hard, it's insane. Unbeatable hard. I tried unbeatable for a second. I was like, yeah, not happening. But once my friend told me it's like those are the ones you have to kind of like tweak the car a lot more. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I think I'm doing right now. I went from expert to under, I think expert. I think the one under expert, highly skilled, or even one below that. Because the way this game's apparently harder than the other ones. I was testing them all out, and the way the rubber banding works, it's really dumb. If you pass a racer, the rubber banding lets off on the enemies, I noticed. They don't just fly and pass you at random unless you slip up. But if they do pass you, if you let them pass you, I'm talking about the same race, I've tested it, the same race, they do pass you, they then start going so fast, you will never see them again. They turn on rubber banding to a degree, they're like, oh, by the way, I just upgraded my acceleration since the last time I passed you. You're never seeing me again. It's awful. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like I'm part of an actual race. I don't mind rubber banding to be like arcadey and have a certain balance to it. This feels like just random. No, GTA 5 is an awful racing game, and it's the reason why we're never getting midnight clubs anymore, because they're just putting racing games in the GTAs when they should be separate. Anyway. The other thing is that, like, apparently the races don't get harder. When you pick a difficulty, that's the difficulty of the races. And I would have rather, I don't know, normal, easy, normal, hard, and on normal, it starts out like this, and it just starts ramping up as you get further into the game. You pick hard, it starts ramping up, and it gets further, and I'm like, it just stays the same. I'm like, yeah, so, like, I hate that stuff. But the game itself, gorgeous. The world, the coolest map I've played in a racing game, and it's fucking awesome. The feeling of drifting and shit and listening to Japanese music while doing so. There's a Japanese station. There's some shitty American music on other stations. I modded my game, and I got rid of one of the stations, and it put all Eurobeat, because I was like, we're doing Initial D here. I got the fucking Trueno car. We're doing Initial D. I immediately modded that out. It was less than I expected, but I still like it. Oh, you're playing it yourself? You online race mostly? I'm probably just going to vibe mostly, honestly. It's fun, though. I definitely could see myself cruising with friends and stuff. Like, yo, let's just drive over here and creating my own maps. Less using the maps that exist in the game, but creating my own. I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a race go over here, and then maybe you have to go off a ramp off this mountain, and then blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's going to be fun. Being able to craft shit like that. And then make my own little base. That's gonna be cool. What are the other things I don't like? There's a few other features that I remember being kind of like, on. I don't like that. Again, I think it's the difficulty. I think the game is tailored towards the normal difficulty. I genuinely do think it is. Because they'll give you like a suggestion on a race. Like, you're doing this type of race. And then Oh, a good example is this one race doesn't give you any suggestions. It's like, here, pick whatever you want. This pissed me the fuck off. I didn't change the difficulty. I pick a super fast car that I got, a pre-order car, and I can't catch up to these people. And the fucking turns you have to do are so insane, I'm sliding off the map. All right, I pick a slower car. I want to see if I can not fall off the map. I pick a slower car. I'm going faster than, well, not faster, but I'm going past more cars with the slower car than the faster car. So the ones that say you can pick whatever the fuck you want, whatever car you pick, the NPCs adjust. I'm actually passing more cars with the slow car on the beginning of the race. It's so annoying, dude. It doesn't feel consistent. Have you ever heard of horsepower? I have, yes. So the slower the car, if it is a race that's like, oh, pick whatever you want. You could pick a bicycle, you'll pass by more cars than if you picked a fucking rocket ship. I don't like it. So it just like, the racing itself feels kind of shit. I'm sure I'm going to have more fun with my friends and blah, blah, blah. I want to get good at manual. I'm just so bad at manual, like drive, like in shifting and shit. Like, I shift, but I end up feeling like I'm so locked in on trying to make sure I'm not a certain speed or whatever that I fucking launch a turn and Mach 5, or I turn, I don't downshift at the right time. AI adjusts more with faster cars. What's the point? It's like an RPG, right? You get stronger, but the enemies also get stronger. Then what are we doing? We're going to always be on the same page? It's like, we're going to have a tall race. Whoever's taller wins. All right, I just unlocked 2 more feet. So did the enemy. I locked a fourth foot. So did the enemy. What is this? Haircut. Every year, the Ritos sponsor a Birdman contest on the island off to the east. I wonder if we'll have one this year. What with the current situation on the island? No time to waste. Everyone's so busy, the Great Valoo, that we're we're running short of delivery personnel. It's a madhouse. Well, back to work. I remember this guy flew. That's why I wanted to talk to him. I remember he flew away. I remember you were able to see him fly away. I could have sworn. Oh, well. I win every race. Sounds like a skill issue. Oh, I definitely am not good at racing games. Like, I'm good at kart racing games. I'm not good at, like, simulation. I've turned all the simulation stuff on and all that fun stuff. I'm just not good at it. And I also use someone's YouTube video to, like, kind of, like, tweak the actual car handling. I hate when a game has that, by the way. Like, you're like, oh, you got to tweak the handling. I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. I don't even want to know what it means. I'm all about, like, hardcore games, but there's a point where it's like, is it really fun to be like, yo, you can actually, if you didn't put the bolt right on the tire, it'll fall off. That's the real problem. You didn't set bolt 7 to 45 degrees and bolt 9 to 26 degrees. They offset each other, and it'll give you a better drift. No, don't want to do that. I see those settings. I'm not even touching them. I'm playing at the best difficulty I found. I think it's the one under highly skilled, I think. It's either highly skilled or the one under. Right around there, I have to still work to win. But once I get in front, I win. That's the kind of thing that's boring. There's no, like, give and take. Once I get in front, I win. But I have to work as fuck to get in front. Above average? Maybe that is the one I'm doing. Anyway, one of those two. We used to have such a nice breeze blowing through here. Now the air is crazy. I'm positive the strange winds are a result of the wind god's anger. See, there's an important shrine below here that got broken. Now that we're paying, now we're paying the price. What cursed luck? Okay, I've talked to everyone. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna talk to Kamali. Yep. Kumail Nanjiani over here. But no, I'm enjoying the game though, Jan. Like, I don't know if you're a tenacious, I almost said, Initial D fan. I don't know if you like Eurobeat. Get the mod. It fucking improves the game. That pulse radio fucking sucks. Also, there's weird things in the weird features in this game. There's no subtitles for the Japanese radio. So the host talks in Japanese and you just will never know what they're saying. But they did it in the tutorial part. You can... The Japanese host is talking and it's subtitled. You can't... Why are they doing this? It's the shirt. Apparently this shirt makes me look skinnier. I think it's the stripes. This way makes you look skinnier, this way makes you look fatter. A little boy, a wee pirate. I'm a little lad who likes berries and cream. Alright, I am glad I got the game, though. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm excited for Lego Batman as well. But nothing's got me more hyped than 007, despite me not liking the 007-isms that are lacking. What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Oh, yeah, we got to give him the thingy. So, another thing, by the way, guys. So, I have the schedule down. I know that a lot of people are going to miss a lot of streams because there's going to be a lot of early ones going to be happening. And I know you guys can't make it to a lot of the early ones, but they kind of have to rock this way for multiple reasons. So, Monday, I want you guys to know, we're going to do a history of 007 games. We're going to start at like 3 p.m., by the way. It's going to be like a 3 p.m. stream because I have to do 8 hours. 8 games or so. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 007 First Light. Early streams again because I want to do long streams playing those. I want to be too hype. Not going to be able to wait. Gotta do it. And then the E3 schedule in June is going to be a lot of early streams because at like 12:30 in the morning, 2:30, 4:30, things like that for the E3 stuff. I hate that the game gives you every car in the world. They said there would be more Zero to Hero this year, but there was a lie. I hate that too. My friend Ish, you would love to talk to him about racing games. He's been complaining on Twitter for the past 10 years when it comes to racing games. He hates the state of racing games. Funny enough, he's actually like a big fan of Test Drive. He knows it's a mess, but he thinks Test Drive should have gotten the love and obviously been finished and love and attention that these games are getting. I think he just likes he likes being rewarded with shit. You know what I mean? Like, I get it too. What am I doing? Oh, I have to hit that button. Okay. Test Drive had some ideas. I think they went a little too far on the social aspect, but it's pretty cool. A letter from my father? I also don't like the Horizon stuff that's like all scripted races that you can't really win. Those are kind of boring. You can't lose. Oh, sure. Telling me to brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valoo down? Psh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what. If you can find me someone who can get past the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. I like the old Gran Turismos. Yeah, I like the idea of actually, like, earning cars and shit. And, like, you know, you have to work towards, like, getting cars that, like, are good for races and obviously buffing the cars up to maybe make it a little more viable and stuff. And I don't know, they do give you way too much. I don't like that. Another thing I don't like, it's small. You can see player names on the races that, like, are your friends. Why do I see my cousin's friend, like, as the racers, even though they're not in the game and they don't own the game and they never will? Why are they there? Another thing is, you can turn it off, but it turns them off in the open world too. They didn't think a lot of things about this game. A lot of dumb shit. You can turn off the names, but it'll turn them off in the open world so that when you see other players, you don't see their names. It's like, I want to see them there. And then there's like, it's a lot of oversights. Then there's like, the drone is really cool. So like go around the world. The drone sound is annoying. You can turn the drone sound off. It's in the menu, luckily, but you have to turn off the UI sounds. Why? Why can't I keep the UI sounds and have a separate drone option? Why is the drone sound tied to that? Because I want to just like hover with no drone sound so I can hear the nature and stuff as I'm drifting around. That's what I want. It's so strange, though, to be 6 games into a series and be like, oh, we didn't even think of that. How? How didn't you think of that? How do you have Japanese hosts talking on a radio and you just don't care? You think that we don't care to hear what they have to say? Like, oh, such a respect for Japan culture. Oh, all right, they're just speaking Japanese. Just pretend like you don't understand it, which you don't. They're so weird, dude. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely, but then the Great Valoo became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain, and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me how's Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right, not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the Great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valoo. I'm not worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. God, the writing in this is pretty good for like even for like Zelda. Like, I don't remember the kiddie Zelda game being written like this. I love the red pepper flakes. Me too. I've always loved the little particle effects in this. If only I'd possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. Link, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Yes. Phew. Thank you so much. Pick me up. Face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messing up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. All right, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Oh, cool. We don't have to change the wind physically. I just gotta... That's why it changes directions here. Just gotta wait till the right time. You are the wind beneath my wings. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb to Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valoo. Her voice kind of sounds like Princess Ruto from Ocarina of Time. I wonder if they use the same kid voice actors, but... Or maybe the sound file. She would have gotten older by this point. I may just be an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valoo's language. Not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Princess Kamali. Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. Is it the thing I think it is? Bottle! Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing the Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Some water. I always love this bottle shape. Little cork sound. Little corky boo check. Hey, listen. Fucking quiet, listen. Welcome back, welcome back. We just got some water. We're putting them on the flowers here. What do I smell like? Hopefully not bad. Water is returned. I've always been a fan of the swirly smokes in this game. Coconut? Definitely not. I'm not a coconut fan. What cologne do I wear? Currently? Currently, I'm actually wearing one my family bought me. My mom and dad bought me a cologne, like, year ago? Less? I don't know what the smell is. I'm not good at, like, scents. I'm like, yeah, it smells good. It smells like something. I have, like, 4 colognes, but I only just use one. When I was younger, I used to not use cologne at all. I hated it. It all gave me headaches. Too strong. Here, you eat this. Well, that was... Chill. That was too... Bro, what am I, Michael Jordan? Bro! Imagine a musket amber. Take the angle shot, my dude. I refuse! I can do it here, trust. Brute force. I refuse. Angle shots are for pussies. That's a Link quote. That's a quote from a Link game. I would never say that. My heart is my witness. I'm good at FPS games now. Weren't you always? Thank you, dude. November 3rd midterms. What a username, dude. What a specific ass username. That's gonna run out of time eventually, and you're not gonna be able to use that. But now I have a witness. I've seen your clips. I believe you. I believe, as you are, as the kids would say, is correct. Okay. Okay. We're on our first dungeon. You guys remember the Zelda dungeons? Alright, let's do this. Yeah. I hate having full rupees because I fucking can't get any more now. I'm watching in 360p. My internet is so bad. What happened? Just trying to bring awareness to these TikTok kids. Them damn tick tankers. Vote is important as fuck, they say. Yeah, I do that. I vote all the time. I'm known to vote a lot. Like I vote like 3 times a week. I always vote. I've been doing it my whole life. Some people would call me the voter, the votist, the votary. John Vodenheim. I'm not gonna lie, when I read midterms, I thought school-related, like, tests. I'm not gonna lie. That makes you the GOAT! The vote, actually. V-O-A-T. The voter of all time. The only one to do it. I thought we voted on Twilight Princess. No, we didn't. We voted on me eventually streaming Twilight Princess. If you read the fine print. I just got the... I ended up getting the... What is it called? The decompilation. And I was going to start playing it on my own. I was like, I'll see if people want to see this eventually. And then it'll stop me from playing it. That's what stopped me from playing it. I was like, I'll keep playing it if it gets voted. It doesn't get voted. This guy's a scammer. I always said that originally I wasn't even going to do Twilight Princess. It was going to be just the trilogy of the Zelda games I like. You're lucky you're getting it. Watch this, watch it. Look at that. Look at the physics. I don't want to break the whole bridge because it's going to be all fucked. He's going to play Ocarina of Time again. I could. If we want to be peak. If we're trying to be the best stream of all time, I could do that. If I'm trying to be successful. If I want to be, like, a loser, I guess I could play Twilight Princess, the worst Zelda game ever made. I could do that. I was replaying the beginning of Twilight Princess, man. That game is... It's a game, you know? It's definitely a game. You know, it sucks because I got very committed to, the original way that the Twilight Princess opening was going to be. It was going to be a lot more intricate with what you do in the town, and they kind of simplified it, and it was unfortunate. I get it, because that fucking opening is so goddamn long and slow that if they left it the way it was, it probably would have been even longer. There's this guy on TikTok, he only streams Metal Gear Solid 3 like over and over. He finishes it on stream, then starts again. Me with Majora's Mask and Splinter Cell. Alright, so there's water in this jug. You see, as we walk, it implies water. What happens when you put water to lava? Fun fact, scientist kids. Makes a platform. He doesn't know how to grab. Twilight Princess is better than Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, but no, it's not. I mean, it's not. Like, objectively not. It's so not that even if, like, my opinion were to have changed, I would be wrong in that specific instance, objectively. Even though I wouldn't want to be wrong in that time, and I very much want to be right. I would very much want to be right. No matter what I'd say, I'd technically be wrong. Even if I said otherwise. It's a very interesting fact. Majora's Mask is good, just different. I prefer the gameplay of Twilight Princess. I'm actually curious, why do you like Twilight Princess over Ocarina of Time, even though Twilight Princess essentially is just Ocarina of Time again? What is it? Like joke aside, I'm curious. I don't think Twilight Princess is bad. I'm just joking. I just think it's very like okay. It's like it's a good game. It's kind of safe, right? It's like an 8 out of 10, but it's safe. And that's what I think was disappointing, is Zelda never did that to me. Zelda never felt like a safe bet. And that was the first time I felt like, oh, they only made this because people were mad about Wind Waker. And I never felt that from a Nintendo game before. That was the first time. We could stream them all, so we decide for ourselves. I'm not saying it's bad. I just make the joke that it's bad when I'm like being, exaggerated about it. I'm just being silly about it. These are kids' games. These kids' games are deep. No, I'd say it's Ocarina of Time again. It follows a lot of the like formula of that. I know that Ocarina of Time is 3D Link to the Past, but specifically Twilight Princess takes a lot from Ocarina of Time again. Because again, they wanted to please those fans. It hits a lot of the same beats. What the fuck? And I think that Twilight Princess had the like unfortunate nature of like having the longest development cycle, and I was like at the age of like real like what's the word? Like daydreaming and creativity. So I thought I was the one who broke that. So I remember when they kept like showing stuff and talking about it, they were hyping it up to be such a bigger game and such a more interesting one. Then when I got it, I was like, oh, it's not any of that. It's just more of the same. Ocarina of Time is bad. They keep making Zeldas because they can't get them right. That's the reason why. Like, with Ocarina of Time... Wait. If Salad is so good, why isn't there a sequel to Salads? I actually don't like Salad, funny enough, but the username is not because of that. So, like... Think about this, right? With Twilight... With Link to the Past, you got like the first Zelda game that was like this fucking big epic scale, these big dungeons, very intricate like that you could do certain things out of order, all that stuff. It was very innovative for that era. Then with Ocarina of Time, it did the same thing but for 3D, It was like, here's this world in 3D. There's a day and night cycle. You can fucking ride on horseback and see things in 3D and all that stuff. Cool puzzles that utilize the 3D spectrum, right? The water temple that people don't like so much because it's hard is utilizing 3D space in a way that we at the time could not even fathom. Then Majora's Mask goes, bro, what if there was a 3-day time cycle and people aren't schedules and this is and that and this mask that can transform you? Like, each individual thing in that game is cool if they just made the game that. But then there was this, and then there was that. Then Wind Waker was like, yo, you got a boat, and you can sail an ocean, and you can change the wind direction with magic. That's cool. And then with Twilight Princess, it's like, you can be a wolf. It's not going to be fun, but you can do it. And it's not really that different than just being Link. It's tight. Ocarina of Time has bad graphics. So true, King. Twilight Princess reminds me of Vault Energy and Bam Margera. What would be the Vault Energy of all the Zeldas? I don't know if it would be Twilight. Can I hit this? Yes, I can. Chug the code red. I'm excited to actually replay Twilight Princess because it's the one I replayed the least. Not counting Skyward Sword, which I will probably never replay again. And I'm wondering if, like, me as like an adult, now that I'm so far removed from it, because I always replay these, I'm so far removed, maybe now that the expectations are gone, I can enjoy it in a different way. Listen, BPD, you're literally in a stream about games, you know? That's like coming to a sports bar and being like, why is everyone talking about sport? The way you bitch about Breath of the Wild, I can't wait. I'm kind of curious to see what Nintendo's gonna do with the next Zelda, right? They obviously want to keep the open world nature and the craft your own experience of Breath of the Wild, but I think they're really trying to bring both experiences of classic Zelda and new Zelda in one. And I think dungeons are gonna be more intricate because with Twilight Princess, I mean with Tears of the Kingdom, they couldn't really go too far astray. But with like a new game and a new formula, how many times are you going to say James Bond needs to be a little misogynistic on Monday? I haven't said it today. And it's not even Monday! But he does need to be more misogynistic. How do you feel about Zelda-based weapon destruction simulator games? Breath of the Wild games? I think Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece. It's not my favorite Zelda, because I do think there are other masterpieces in the series. But, I think what it does for the genre, the open world genre, is fucking phenomenal. It made the entire open world itself one giant dungeon and puzzle to be solved in any way you see fit. A lot of freedom. I like it. No guidance with dumb objective markers and stuff like that. You just kind of play. It's just a game. It's a video gamey-ass game. And what's funny is a lot of games kind of took inspiration from that with their open world games, and they kind of didn't understand the lessons to be learned from that game and made kind of like generic open world games. I don't mind the destructible weapons. At first, it kind of disappointed me, but then I understood what they were going for. I hate Ocarina of Time, but Breath of the Wild might edge out my dislike over Ocarina of Time. The lava guys are cute. The choo-choos. Oh. Maybe I can burn. Because he dropped this and I don't have anything else. That being said, like, Breath of the Wild, like, as much as I love it, I do think there's definitely room to improve and innovate. I mean, every Zelda game shouldn't be the end of all. There could always be more. Sure. Get fucked. That was He was fucking crying for his life. You hear this bitch? Is she above me? He's getting a little... All right, bro. Enough with the noise. Yawn with the subscribe, eh? Down. All right, this thing. Don't die, don't die. No, not off screen. Oh, he didn't drop a feather anyway. It's fine. I think I have to pluck the feathers. I don't think I can go this way yet. I might have to go back down and unlock the move for this area. So anyway, 007 needs to be more misogynistic. I just wanted to let you guys know that, if you guys didn't. Well, now, Ove is violent, I think, because we're talking about Zelda, and he's very passionate about the 3 Zelda games he only likes. Oath, what do you feel about the Capcom's, the Capcom-related Zeldas? What do you feel about the Oracle of Ages and Seasons? The Minish Caps? What the fuck are you mean? Master Sword has run out of energy? I mean, they had to do that. I stopped playing Breath of the Wild soon after acquiring the Master Sword. Listen, they have to do that. I think that... I was actually shocked that the Master Sword was even in the game. I don't think it needed to be in the game at all, personally. I don't think the Master Sword needs to be in every Zelda game. They don't want to make... you don't want to make a thing redundant, right? The whole point of the game is to constantly utilize the weapons around you like you're in a survival mode, right? It's like... in a traditional Zelda game, you slash with your sword. In this game, they want you to be like, all right, I can pick up a rock and roll it down a hill and kill someone. I can attach a bomb to something and then throw it at the enemy. I can light something on fire and then the trail will burn them, and I can fucking glide on top and then land. They want you to kill people in unique and creative ways. If they gave you weapons that didn't break, you wouldn't actually play with the game's systems. So I get it. You can use the weapons a little bit, and then you fucking go back to your hodgepodge. I don't think the Master Sword should have been in there. Honestly, I think they could patch those games out with a Master Sword, and it would probably improve the experience. You may actually make it sound exciting. You know, the problem is that we're so used to playing Zelda the regular way, we're like, nah, I just want a sword a guy. And it's like, Nintendo's like, no, we want you to do some different shit. And I get it. It's like, Zelda, you want a sword, motherfuckers, too. Like, I was the same way. It was, I think I put the game down for a minute. I think it was like 6 months, and when I went back to Breath of the Wild, it like clicked with me, and I was like, oh, I see what they're asking of me, and I kind of fell in love with it. Is that it? Why do I feel like there's something behind this? Below. The classic gameplay mode? I think that the next ones aren't going to be the same survival thing, maybe. They're going to probably try something else. Link, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they're annoying, but keep your wits about you. They're only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. What? Serious? Maybe if I kill them, it doesn't work. Yep. I feel the way about Capcom games, not counting Four Swords, the same way I feel about Spyro Season. They don't exist? You're crazy, dude. Oracle of Seasons is one of my favorites. My favorites. Watch this, guys. Watch this trick. It's a pretty cool trick. I missed. Can I stop missing? Hold up, pretty cool trick. First try. The stylization in this, look at the smoke and everything is so good. So damn good. Lime. And the broken stairs, I remember thee. You fucking kidding me? I think I'm not ready to go up here yet. Oh wait, no, it might be in here. Better not be a feather, that's all I'm saying. And it's a feather. Rip. One of the guys was asking for a golden feather. The first time I watched my friend beat this at his apartment, his parents were getting divorced and were arguing, and then kissed the CRT when Zelda showed up. Then he kissed the CRT when Zelda showed up. Weird times. How old is your friend? Doing all this on purpose? A joy pendant. We were like, 7? Alright. Okay. Acceptable, I guess. I was like, bro, if he was like 16 going, that's my Zelda. Hashtag not my Zelda. Oh no, there's more. There's more of the things. You hear the little drums? That's my Zelda. No spoilers on the Zelda stuff, by the way. Some people haven't played this game, and the story can get peak. Shortcut. Bro. Sir. Boodly doodly doo. Did y'all see the kids who taught the Pope 6-7? That's unfortunate. Hopefully we can execute them easily and quickly and move on with our lives. Start anew. Yeah, you did. You did say that. Thanks for saying it again. Damn, broke off. Boom. Drop an orb? What's weird is they haven't dropped any orbs yet. Put on a baseball cap. Yes, quite indeed. I don't... Do I have a red one? I don't think I have a red cap. Do you have a red cap or a blue cap? Blue? It's red. Hunt Showdown is dope because everything is one-shot kill. I'm not the biggest fan of Hunt Showdown. I like aspects of it, but it did introduce me to the extraction vibe. You just be camping, dude. I was looking at footage of the Battlefield 6 map they added. It looks fun, man. I definitely got to re-download that game one day. Give it a shot. Dude, fucking Forza is 130-something gigs, bro. Crazy. You can aim, the game's easy. I can kind of aim sometimes, but not that good. Yeah, it's very ratty. I remember when I played, and I think that's what made me not want to play at the beginning, because I didn't understand extract shooters when it first came out. I played it when it wasn't finished. Well, some of us suck at games, and guess what? Now we're not getting any more good marathon because they ruined it. Soiled it. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to enjoy doing the compiler knowing that there's someone who's going to do it with their easy mode stuff. And it's like, man, did I really, like, work for anything that was interesting? I don't think so. Is there, like, a hidden... Oh, this bitch was hiding. There's gonna be another one hidden. Right here. No, actually. Right here. He's in this one, isn't he? That's funny as hell. Bloodly doodly doodly. Sir, you're gonna have to die. Sheesh. Bitch! Why would you jump in the lava after that cool move? This is the third best Zelda, yes, next to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, yes. Oh, I fucked up. I had to have my sword out, I think, for the move to... Alright. Now we're talking. Fourth. I knew you were gonna do that. So what happens, guys, when you put the thingy and the thingy, and then you do one of these, the Gloppenschleim is gonna boost you up. That's a crazy list. Honestly, I like Tears for a lot of things, but I don't like it as much as Breath of the Wild. I think Breath of the Wild has a more intentionality in a lot of its design, in my opinion. In my opinion, personally, actually. Other streamers say this of me, and I like it, because I'm also a huge bitch. Hold on. Other streamers? What? Mods? Do something about this. Mods! There is Gringelheim himself. How horrible. How horrible, BBD. I can't believe you. I'm going up. This looks like a safe staircase. Nothing will go wrong. Perfect. Yes, perfect. Can't even see the water anymore. That's how high up we are. This bitch got captured, bro. You like Tears for the Building? The building is fun. That's definitely a yawn favorite right there in the sense of, I know you like fucking around with it. No, the building is fun. I just think they could have done so much with the Sky Islands, man. Battle music, dude. Zelda needs a good battle theme like this again. The best battle theme in Zelda. Bro, I was just trying to grab that. Let's do it. Do it. I can stop you. No, I was doing my special A move. All right, that might kill me. So. I was fucking around. I was getting a whole heart for each hit. What? Ah. You've got the skull necklace. It's a rather off-putting accessory. Would appear to be of little value, but shown to the right person, it is apparently of great worth. Yes. Spyro vibes? I don't know why it does it. Do that pose, please. The fucking gift acquired. Ugh. Thanks, iHeart. Thank you for that. I'll take some of this. You like the moblins so far? This definitely like got one of my favorite designs of them. They're so there's so much character to them. Thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valu's tail. That's why he's so angry. The Great Valu's tail hangs down to the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something now before it's too late. I'll go tell everyone what's happening. Here, Link, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Rito used before we evolved wings. It's not a biohazard symbol, alright? It is the symbol of the... If you guys watched my Ocarina of Time playthrough, you would know these things, but it's a symbol of the Zoras. You remember the 3 stones you get before you become adult Link? The blue gem? Oh. Ocarina of Time Zora. I forget what it's called. The Sapphire. Right. Look at that. You see it? It's got the 3, like... It's a little more intricate, but yeah. Ocarina of wasting time. There's a sequel to Ocarina of Time, this game is, so just saying. You've got the grappling hook. This was an item used by the Rito people before they had wings. Yes. Yeah, it is. Here, Link, climb on that little ledge over there so I can show you something. Yeah, the story starts with like it starts with to be fair, most Zeldas are a sequel to Ocarina of Time because they're branched off of 3 timelines. But this one was about the hero of time kind of saving the world in Hyrule and then disappearing, and then Ganon returned and Link wasn't anywhere to be seen. Because it's supposed to be the timeline where Link, you know, he kills Ganon in Ocarina of Time, but then he goes back to being a kid. But in the timeline where he kills Ganon and he was an adult, for them it doesn't exist anymore. He leaves to go back in time, and then that version of Hyrule has no Link. So they're just linkless. Richard Linkletter. Grab this branch with the grappling hook, and you can swing over here to get out of it. I always loved this. One thing I didn't like about the remake is that they sped up even this animation, and I like this animation, so I never would want it sped up. Look at this. Yeah. The timelines aren't too accurate because they were just created just to appease whiny fans who wanted it. I love this little animation. It's always reminded me of the thing that was used in Kung Pao Into the Fist. They call me Betty, yeah. A couple of them were always kind of sequels. Obviously, Ocarina and Majora's were sequels. This does have the connection towards mentioning the hero of time, which is Ocarina Link. Like, this is the hero of wind. They have their own different names. And then, I forget if Twilight Princess is the hero of light or twilight. I don't remember. And the hero of the sky, I think, was Skyward Sword. Mouth. Oh shit, I gotta run. No! My life! He pushed me off. I think we're gonna get a new Zelda game. Man, it's tough to say. We're getting the remake, and I think the remake that's coming out is just you know, because the new movie, yada yada, and they want to make a Zelda game before they actually, you know, they're making a quick buck out of the remake while they're making an actual new one. I think they're just spending, you know, they're gonna spend a lot of time with that new one. I can't wait to see it, whatever it is. Dude, Zelda's my favorite, like, Nintendo franchise, so I'm excited to see, like... I need something new to look forward to in the Zelda universe. This is a DS game? This is a GameCube game. I should play the remake and then say it's better, and they fix the OG. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would agree with that. A Forza fan would agree with that, wouldn't they? Watch it, it's gonna snap. I can't believe I touched the hair of that lava. You thought this was way newer? Really? There are 2 DS games that are like spin-offs where they're cel-shaded and they have this art style. Spirit Tracks I love. I don't think there's such thing as a satisfying remake, because I think at the end of the day, like, a remake just shouldn't be. Hey. Why are we doing it again? Majora's Mask is right there! You can't remake perfection. The unfortunate thing about Majora's Mask is that game is good in spite of the developer's efforts. That game had a year turnaround to come out, and I saw this review that kind of explained something pretty interesting. This guy was reviewing that plus the 3DS remake, and because the 3DS remake starts like changing some things to make it easier and more accessible and palatable, these are stuff that they would have probably changed in the original if they had had more time. So because of the fact that they were so rushed for time, they weren't able to like simplify or automate a lot of things that kind of like make the game easier, and you end up getting a more interesting Zelda game because of the limitations versus we have time, let's polish this and smoothen out all the edges. Yeah, same thing as New Vegas, yeah. You must find a way to get to the floor without plunging into the lava. I think it is this. The God of War remakes, I have no interest in, man. I can't tell you. It's gonna be made just like the fucking 2018 games, and you can keep them. I love God of War, though. God of War Trilogy is so good. They should have made a 4th game. I think that would have been cool if they... There was like this cool cliffhanger after the 3rd game. They should have definitely solved what that was going to be about. I think they're going to make them... I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to make them like the previous. Like the... I just killed myself. I have to do a spin attack or I will fall off like that. I think they're doing it like the newer ones. So it's going to be remade to make them shittier. In my opinion. It's a little spin. You see the little swirly in the middle to like let you know visually. That is why you do a spin attack. Huh. Huh. I remember seeing footage of this part in like trailers and also in magazines with the grappling hook in this fire area when I was a kid. Bro, I was so hyped for this game. Ding dong. Sick. I had no momentumums! I should have built up more. I played the OGs and the new, and I find them both enjoyable for different reasons, but I'm like, I like lots of interpretations of stuff. It's not even that like I dislike the interpretation. It's okay. I hate fish. I don't like fish. I don't like seafood. Someone goes, yo, we know you like Pizza Hut. We're changing the formula. It's gonna taste like fish. Like you just made it into something I liked into something I hated, bro. Now Pizza Hut is fish flavored. Thanks, guys. It's garbage. I just want my Pizza Hut to taste like pizza, you know what I mean? Fish is fine to exist in its own right, but just be fish. 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 Fish indeed. I just never liked those type of games that the God of War game is trying to be. Like, I didn't mind Last of Us. I think it's fine. The Uncharted games I really enjoy, but that's not, like, the same. It's not that, like... Uncharted never was going for, like, the pretentious vibe. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, every game now needs to be adult and taken seriously by... They want to be so respected by, like, the movie. Whatchamacallits? Hollywood? That they end up just, like, making these... artsy-fartsy games. Turn. You would love Majora's Mask. There's a lot of changing going on in there. There's a lot of changing with the masks. Changing type of game. I think a lot of game developers are also failed writers on TV, so they couldn't get into the business that way, and they're like, alright, I'll make my stupid fucking artsy-fartsy. My dad'll love me now, because I made an art. It's just, and also like the God of War got rid of the jump button. My favorite thing in God of War is platforming, and they got rid of platforming, and it's like, I feel like they're afraid to add a jump button in a style, in a, what do you call it? In a story game, because it's like, oh, well, you can't take it seriously if a character hops around. You mean the game where the guy had a double jump and wings? Alright, I'm gonna need you. Oh, I did the wrong button. Alright. That was wrong. I was wrong with me. I think I have to use this. There we go. Run, 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 run. I'm not gonna be fast enough. You saw that? Is your problem the genre change genres of the game being... It's both. It's just like that story game type of thing. And again, I'm not even against Sony story games. Like I said, I love the Uncharted games. I actually like... I like The Last of Us 2. I'm gonna give Intergalactic a try. I'm excited for the Bond game because it's trying to go for that like Sony story type game, but also it seems more video gamey though, so I guess that's not a great comparison, but I kind of been missing those like linear story, like cinematic games. I don't think that God of War does it the way I would like it. You want your grandma to enjoy games on the TV? I mean, that's why they do it, is so people who don't play video games can enjoy those experiences. It's not for us. Yeah, if only it was like hardcore in that regard. But again, it's all about not slowing you down, right? The momentum of like getting stuck on a puzzle or struggling to figure out where you are, it slows down the story that they're trying to tell. When the story interrupts the gameplay in that way, it pisses me off. Fuck. Dude, I can't wait for next week already, man. I'm like so over to this week. I'm like, give me 007, bro. I'm ready to play. I most likely will complain, but I think I'm gonna have a good time. I need it. I've been thinking about it for the last couple weeks like crazy. Watching any clip I can, looking at any screenshots. I need it. 007 stream hop, 007 stream hop. I think it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be great, though. We'll see. It could be. It has a potential. I just beat Hitman 3, finally. I did the last few missions I didn't do. I wanted to get that done before I played the new game, and also I was just like, I want to do all the side stuff, too. I think it's going to be replayable, not Hitman level replayable, but it's going to be a lot of options, and then also there's the tac sim. So they added like a tactical simulation thing in your like base where you can go there and it creates simulations and different missions similar to Hitman. So you'll have a new mission that's not the normal. It'll repopulate with enemies and stuff. And they're going to add more of those after the game releases, and that's going to be their way of updating the game over time the way Hitman does with new like random assassinations and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Why is Hitman bald? You know why? I think it's game design-wise, I think it's he's an everyman. He is the avatar of anybody, and he can fit in. And it's funny that nobody questions that he is, like, bald because he's just like, oh, he blends in as any human being, the default state. In terms of story, I don't know. What did I get in there, by the way? What was in that chest? I wasn't looking. Man, I can't figure out Hitman's payment structure. I don't know what to buy. Oh, I know what to tell you. Yeah, so Hitman had the unfortunate nature of coming out. It was originally Square Enix, then Square Enix sold them and they lost. They didn't sell as much, I think, as they were supposed to. No, I think they sold decent with the first Hitman of the new ones, right? But what happened was Square Enix, like, not enough for us. They kicked them out. So then they were able to rebuild, and whatever their publisher was, they were rebuilding. So the second game doesn't have as good cutscenes because, again, they were going under budget with that. They dropped that separate game, and then it came with all the one content if you owned one. But then they did 3 and did the same thing, but then they dropped World of Assassinations, which is all 3 in the game. So I think you just want to get World of Assassinations. But then I see a World of Assassinations Part 1. I already had Hitman 1 and 2 separate. World of Assassinations came with 3. I think there's a YouTube video that probably puts it together. The games are really fun. I will say turn off all the help. The story missions have, like, story ways to kill people. And it'll be like, oh, you're eavesdropping on someone right now. And, like, dotted lines will pop up. You can turn that off so you don't know you're eavesdropping. You just want to listen. You turn off anything that gives you hints. There's a lot of things like challenges in the menu. Like, oh, you can kill a guy that way? I didn't know. You can turn it off so you don't see it. It won't give you the description. So you can figure everything out on your own. All that extra shit, turn it all off. No, I get you, dude. Yeah, the payment options, they really got to just, like, take away all those options. Just make it one thing. Yeah, it's very Splinter Cell-y. But it's, like, more like social stealth, too. So, like, you just disguise yourself and you're right in the open. But it's cool. You can get rewarded for not using disguises, so you can technically play it like a Splinter Cell. I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to quite lie to you. Way up. Turn you off. Oh, I wish it was Assassin's Creed was. Like, what do you mean? Like, the way Assassinations missing? Oh, I guess that could have been interesting. It could have worked. I'm gonna go this way. I feel it. Nope. Dude, Assassin's Creed multiplayer was fun, man. That shit was fun. Man, let's see. Where's the map? Oh, it's all the way that way. Can I still grab this and use it as a swingaroo? I don't know what to think about Pony Island just yet. I'm so gonna get hit right now, but it's fine. I have to see it, because like I love the Pony Island 1, but I gotta see where they're taking it. Yeah, 100% not that way. I'll ignore that. Sick. My impatience is killing me. I don't get where I got to go. You piece of shit. It was pretty hot today. Slept through most of it. I don't know what to do. Maybe I can roll halfway. You're serious right now. Wow, overjumped that. There's no, I don't know where the fuck to go, dude. I don't remember. It's gotta be below. It's a sin to tell a lie. Okay, there's got to be something I missed here. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go back. No, this is Dolphin. They didn't do a decomp of this yet. I would have liked it. What was the decomp game? Twilight? No! Dude, I jump at an angle, I fucking miss. It's so easy to miss a platform in this. You really did that to me. Okay. Does nobody remember what I got in that chest? Like, we have no idea. Like, no one was paying attention because I was yapping when I picked up that chest. Not gonna lie. I might have to look back at my stream to see if it was an important item because it's not popping up anywhere. There's no key, though. Wait. Boss key. I'm an idiot. I could have sworn there was more exploration in this. This is a lot shorter of a dungeon than I remember. Alright, so I'm just dumb. I'm supposed to go all the way back and fight boss. It's a sin to tell a lie. I'm just a little guy. I'm just thinking about 007, that's all it is. Don't tell Aunt Rhody. Don't tell Aunt Rhody. Don't tell Aunt Rhody that supper's almost done. Okay, I'm gonna grab... Okay, guys. I'm gonna grab a water jug. I'm gonna go back up now. I don't want to hear any complaints. That was the worst throw of my life. Bing, bing, splash, sploosh, splish, splash, sploosh, sploosh. Oh, thank you for gifting this up to Captain of the Hammer. Thank you, good sir. Very random, but I appreciate it. I appreciate. Will I make it? Hammer was, the hammer one was a coin for your song. Toss a coin to your witcher. Oh, see, this is where I messed up. And now that's how you get back here. I was trying to get back here. I forgot I had to do the up, time, down. Forgot about that. Done forgot about that. I can technically go...
You son of a bitch.
Oath with a gifted sub to Fluff. Before we finish this dungeon, now that I've reset, there's an item or two hidden here. I'm gonna get it. Oh, hold up. Oh, I gotta be fucking... Look at that. I gotta be fucking fast with this one. Watch this, guys. It's gonna be a good one. Oh, wait. I thought I had to, like, immediately attack on the fucking rip. See, that's the strat right there. You gotta do the fucking 1-2 buckle my shoe. A treasure chart. This is important. It's treasure, dude. So you think treasure just means nothing? Bro gets mad when I don't get all the stuff. And then I get all the stuff and he's like, oh my god, bro, it's a bunch of nothing. No, that was a cool shot. That was a shot. You're jealous, and that's fine, but that was a shot. Hiya. The treasure is important, yes. You know what game I'm excited, like, once the Lego game comes out and is like, you know, it's cheaper and stuff, bro, I'm excited 100% that type of game. I always love the Lego games for, like, their, like, bullshit side content. It's very busy work, but in a fun way. Kind of hyped for that. Oh, wait, we have to do one more. We gotta go through the motions. Yeah. Don't talk about it. I never played that one. I've only ever played the Lego Star Wars and Indiana Jones a little bit, I think. Stop giving me... Oh, that's good. I like that. Fans of that. Boss time. This looks quite safe. I remember this boss looking cool in cell-shaded form. I have that one, I think. Is that the one that I have? It was a Wii U game, I think, as well. I'm mad that they never gave you a custom character option. Don't get me wrong, I love Rey, but she's the only yellow saber user. You love Rey? Only person I ever said that, seen that ever liked that character. Boring character. Oh, I was supposed to. Oh, I wasn't paying. Okay, that's not working. Do your thing, bitch. She did have a lot of potential. They didn't use it. What the fuck? The fuck do I do there? Alright, we gotta lock in for a second. I don't remember how to fight this thing. Very weird. He's gonna give me a hint. I don't think I have to do that yet, do I? Maybe I do. Alright, so I think I know what I gotta do. I thought I had to do it later. Oh, you can reach this. I just didn't think you could from here. This sucks. Leave me alone! Yeah, got him! Fucking ripped on his tail. Fun boss. Oh man, I'm nowhere near his fucking face. Oh, doesn't matter. Ow. Sick. Fucking rolled over, you bitch. And that's how you do it, boys. Right into lava. One reason I'm excited for the Lego Batman, like I said, is not even just the Lego aspect. I honestly don't care that it's Lego, but it's an Arkham game. And those games are good. I don't know if you ever heard of them. A little Arkham game we streamed here and there. Oh, he's pissed. We're cracking open our crab. Yo, you gotta stop. Obi-Wan is too old to be a useful guardian. Luke is the shittiest consular of all time. Rey is fine. Rey is literally made to be perfect because they were afraid to have a female character star a Star Wars game and have flaws in any way that would then overcome and become a stronger, cooler character for it. Just boring. It's just boring. I mean, the worst part about those films isn't even Rey. It's the plots. It's the visuals. It's the everything, pretty much. The characters are all boring. Even the old ones that return, they don't act like themselves, really. I'm not making it. Oh, by a hit. Never mind. Last Jedi had great visuals. Debatable. It looks too digitally for me. Even if it wasn't, it just looks digitally. It's the way they filmed everything, just too clean. Look, a man dying of thirst. Any drop of water and I'm in need of a sentinel representation. It's genuinely cooler outside my house than inside right now. This week will be hell. Oof. Rough indeed. It's just the AC's not good? You don't have a good AC? You? Okay. What am I supposed to do? One day I'll fully watch the whole trilogy, man. I watched fucking Force Awakens twice. I can't believe I did that. Oh wait, I think I can do the thing now. Yeah, that's what I had to do. He doesn't have shield anymore. I just wasn't paying attention. I was talking about Star Wars. I'm on the 3rd floor with an 18-foot ceiling, an 8-plus-year-old AC unit for a whole house. Downstairs is cool, but my upstairs, oof. Yeah, I don't know your whole situation with your home and, like, acquiring a new AC, but an 8-year-old one, that shit's, yeah, probably not working. My family's isn't working right now. We're working on getting another one for them. That shit is making crazy noise. It's like... Also, we won. GG's me. The wind. The classic setup. Well, anyway, there's this green-haired kid. He was coming through it. Oh. We've fixed the island. Rink! Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Link, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Link. You will, Kamali. I just know it. Right, Link? So, Link, here. I want you to take this, Link. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. You've received Din's Pearl. Like Din's Fire. This is the gem the Ritos claim was passed down from the Great Goddess. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. The Great Valu is grateful to you, Link. So yeah, it's cool. They get this like language, right? You can actually, when you beat the game, you can play it a second time and it retranslates all this into English, which is pretty cool. I never played it like that. I've always just restarted my file. Use the Wind God's Wind. That's what he said. But I don't understand. I wonder what he means. The Wind God's Wind. I wonder what... Oh, so if you didn't get it earlier, he's telling you, like, go there. Anything with the Wind Shrine? That's through the tunnel? I almost forgot. The Great Blue also names you, Link, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we are concerned, Link, you really are a hero. Well, I'm gonna go visit Valu. I'll come see you sometime with the best pair of wings ever. I like the Valu. Hey, Prince Kamali. Thanks so much, Link. See you again someday. She's one of my favorite characters in this game, and I actually love... You get to do another dungeon later on with her, and it's like a duo dungeon, and it's super dope. It's super cool. I really like that dungeon. Burb! Bum, 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 bum. Now you have 4 points saved up. You should try to save 30 points so you can earn... I just want to remind you guys, by the way, no stream tomorrow and Thursday. The schedule is up. I can move my day, but if you guys are busy doing Friday stuff, I can just not stream on Friday as well. I don't mind. What's the Hoyoi pair like? Yeah, I put the schedule up. So on schedule in the Discord, all of it. I've updated what the 007 days are, what today's week is, because Jasmine's going away for the weekend. So I'm spending time with her on the weekdays before she goes off to Texas.
Bye.
Bye. So my streams are kind of scattered, yeah. I was planning to do a Friday one and then a Sunday one. And I'm not sure how I feel about the Sunday one because I'm doing then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is all 007. Monday's going to be the, you know, the 007 history of games. We're going to play like a bunch of them. And then we're going to end it with Hitman, the Le Chiffre mission. Le Chiffre. Back some buttons? What do you mean buttons? Like, what kind of buttons? Oh, wait, I don't have to do this anymore. I can just go this way. I want to see what this guy's doing. He's sneaking around. I don't trust him. Listen, man, you're not one of the native islanders, are you? My problem is I just have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there. And I have a job interview. Right here? I just want to check one thing here now that we got the Grappili. So I wanted to, like, I was thinking of, like, saving up for a gimbal I want to buy for streaming. I kind of want to do some IRL streams again. You know, get the sequel to the Hot Pot-ish stream. And then I also want to do another karaoke one, but I don't want to stream with, like, a regular selfie stick anymore. They look... I always got mad at how bad they looked whenever I looked back at them because how shaky they were. So I want to buy a gimbal. A Detective John gimbal. So I'm, like, planning on saving up for one of those. Do an IRL stream of the underground of New York. Yeah, with all that bad internet. You know, I'll do that real quick. Like fucking half a bar. Ah, Link, I hope to get a chance to thank you in person. Medley told me everything. I'm extremely grateful for all that you've done. It seems you have helped my son Kamali find his courage as well. You have done so much for us. I thank you. Tell us if there's anything Dorito can do for you. Anything at all. I believe your journey is far from over, but no matter where you may go, we can still reach you. As you travel across the island to island, be sure to check the local post box. We shall be sure to deliver any letters or packages addressed to you, to the post box nearest to you. Okay. Look out for the moving ones. What are you, mute, Sket? Could you not show a little appreciation? I'm working on it, Akut. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Take care of yourself. God damn it, Oath. I'm trying to breathe. I needed a gold feather for one of these bitches. Shit, I never ended up getting one in the dungeon. I forgot. I think there's a way to get one over here, though. I'm so cool and cold in this room, dude. I got it. I got the hookups. Yeah, I think this is for a story part to come up here. There's no reason. But Thirst did want to know how the pear tasted like. That's such a weird detail. You can't aim down with this. We're going to use it for the Boyd. Do an IRL stream where you show everyone's legs but yours. Sounds exhilarating. You know, I knew you would complain about that, and I think so, yes. Oh, I pressed start. That cancels it out. I just wasted a pair. Fuck you, Thirst. You did this to me. I love the cutscene so much, and what I hate about the HD version is they speed it up. I think you can skip it, but I know they speed it up, and it gets rid of all the satisfying nature of that spin. I want my dopamine, damn it, and I want it now. Leg day. Got one. Get fucked. A certain strangeness emanates from this quill, its beautifully shining golden feather. Winged girls are said to be infatuated with these treasures. That's what the guy's trying to get it for his girl. Yeah, you keep running. drowsy. There we go. Hey, that's what my girlfriend wants, a golden feather. So, how many of those do you have? Well, when you get 20 of those, would you let me have them? I know. Oh, you piece of shit. 20 of them? Not today. Alright, I want this order. Okay. Alright, let's get off this godforsaken island. Yeah, the Majora's Mask story is really dope. This does have a cool story, but right now you're getting the traditional, oh, it's saving the world, trying to save my sister. Some twists and turns do occur in the future. It does got a cool story, I will say. You gotta let it rock. We're still in the beginning. You know, we'll get there, Some cool stuff. Yeah, Majora's Mask has my favorite, like, plot and all that fun stuff. What the hell? They've seen that Ganon sent those monsters to this place, but that would mean there's no time to lose. We must depart at once for the place where the next pearl sleeps. We set sail to the south. Please? Can I fucking climb on you, you bitch? Unfortunately, we cannot depart until the wind blows the south. Oh, it's the game teaching me how to use the mechanic. Fucking game. Alright. You can change the wind direction. The lines indicate the wind. Alright, there should be... Where is this guy? I guess I'll wait till he shows up somewhere else. But basically, there's this guy you can, that you can see like a little fish, and you gotta feed him shit, and then he'll add the area to the map. Oh, is that him? I think I just missed him. He was just on the island. Bro. No, that's a fucking crab going in and out. Alright, whatever. I'm moving on. I ain't got time for this. I don't even know how to access the map. Oh, he stops you for this one. Oh, my bad. Hoy, hold it right there, small fry. This one's mandatory. I don't know where you got your mitts on that sea chart you got there, but looks to me it's pretty much got nothing but seas drawn on it. It's pathetic. In fact, it's almost an insult to call that thing a sea chart, if you ask me. What's the matter, small fry? I'm just trying to be nice here. I'm telling you that you've got a problem, and you do. Don't give me that stupefied look. It makes you look like you ought to be in diapers. Just listen, okay? I'm here to teach you what I know about this island. So open up your sea chart. Okay. I'm gonna hop right into it. Yeah. I always love the design of the sea chart. There's a real peculiar cave towards the backside of this here Dragon Roost Island. Yeah, real peculiar. But I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, small fry, unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is. Because you won't be getting there otherwise. That's all I can teach you. Better remember that. Yeah. Hoy, you there. You kingly red lion guy. That's it. I've repaid my debt. I'm done. You take care of the rest. All right, I'm out of here. How do I get to the map? That's the button, okay. So this is where the Forsaken Fortress is, where the sister's kidnapped, right over here on the top. This is where our island was, Outset Island, where we came from. Oh shit, now that I have this... You can combine it with the ship. Oh, some treasures. I wouldn't say bit off. They probably took inspiration. I love that the game gives you an arrow to let you know where you put your wind direction on the bottom. I feel like it's unnecessary, really, but sometimes the wind isn't showing. But it isn't too obtrusive. The leaps. I shake my tail. An homage. I know, I'm just correcting you, just in case they're watching, alright? They're like, wow, she said we bit off them, like, we were being respectful, and she said that we just ripped them off. Trying to, you know, cover all bases, I don't get sued. Yeah, we got a while to go. It's a pretty ocean. This music is so good, too, so it helps us to be able to cruise and chill. They give you little mini games to play while you go through. It's such a different vibe, right? Compared to the last two Zeldas. The next one's gonna be very dark and edgy. Aesthetically. I love the water that is popping up from the like the boat. It's like this concave. The next Zelda is Twilight Princess. But that's gonna be a while before we get to that, because, like I said, 007. 007 could be my game of the year this year if it's good. Leave me alone! I don't have a cannon yet. Once you get the bombs, it unlocks the cannon. I love the idea that, like, you combine your regular items with the ship and it changes what they do, kind of. Oh, the next area is my favorite. Like, not just aesthetically, but you unlock the best power-up in the game. Oh, I don't hate Twilight Princess at all. No, that's... I definitely exaggerate my dislike for the game. It's like an 8 out of 10 game, and I think many of you guys will enjoy it. It just, for me personally, I was so hyped for the game. Oh, 007. Well, as a 007 game, I hate that it's not 007. But I think as a video game, it's still going to be a great one. I don't remember this. It's not here. It's not a little submarine. Hello, guys. You guys eating? Yep. Oh, you bitch. Let's do it. No. I wish I could attack you more before you hit the ground. I was just watching Skyfall today thinking there's no way the first light can be true to the movies. How so? Like in a good way or a bad way? Specifically to the correct, because the thing is, my problem with it, ooh, a bottle was in here? Oh shit. When did Donkey Kong come out? Last year, I think? Middle of last year? I hate Skyfall. You know that. I think the only Craig movie that's good is Casino Royale. And it's not a good Bond movie, but it is a great action movie. As a Bond movie, though, I think it tried too much to be a Jason Bourne film. And, I mean, they kind of half admitted it. They said that they were basically, like, the less popular franchise in the spy genre because of the Bourne films existing. I think they just wanted to copy it, you know? Sell more, and it worked. It worked. I think it's gonna be fun though. I think it's gonna be more tolerable for me than the Craig movies. I just don't know. I don't know, man. It wants to copy from the books, but it's also modernizing a lot, and the modernization is what like really like annoys me because it's like, what's even the point of that? Fuck off. Holy shit, these rats. Not what I'm trying to do. How do we get up there? I think you're allowing Bond to... No, that's not it at all. Bond is just doing the previous Bonds. It's every Bond. It's fucking Sean Connery. It's fucking Roger Moore. It's fucking Lazenby. It's Timothy Dalton. They all fit in the Bond vibe. The new one just feels like any other thing. Nothing about it resembles Bond, at least in the movie form. Maybe if the books are different, that's a different story, but I think there's a reason that the movies are popular. They became, I think, an evolution of that. And I feel like modern shit is just kind of... Modern things kind of... What's the word? It's like how God of War, to become a more serious story, they have to like sacrifice things like you can't platform because that's not... You can't take something seriously when there's platforming. The same thing with Bond. It's like we can't have like ridiculous gadgets. Skyfall kind of mocks the previous history of Bonds, being like, we don't go crazy. It's like the Devil May Cry thing. The wig falls on Dante from the DMC reboot, and he's like, not in a million years. When they're just so afraid to just be the... Like... to be their stylistic, I don't know. They just, I fucking hate. Everything I love about Bond is missing in the Craig movies, like completely. I love the crazy gadgets. I love the over-the-top action. I love the fucking bombastic music that plays at certain moments. You know when the Bond theme's gonna play. You know when the character's gonna say a catchphrase. It just has this vibe to it. And the Craig movie so desperately wants to be taken seriously that it tries to avoid all of that. I saw someone yesterday make a tweet that I really agreed with, where they're like, Bond isn't cinema. Stop trying to make Bond cinema. Bond is just a dumb action movie. Make it a fun, dumb action movie. And I'm like, yes. Yes. It isn't cinema. And fucking Skyfall was the first one to be like, let's add fucking good cinematography where it's like, oh, the sunset. I love the shadow and the outline with the neon lights. It's like, that's not Bond, bro. That's not. It's just not. And I'm worried that Denis Villeneuve being in it is going to be more of that. I think Christopher Nolan is the only person who can make a Bond right now. Only director that I'm aware of that can make a Bond to anything. Christopher Nolan would have made a great one. Like, Inception has moments that are very Bond-like. Fuck, do I get up here? No! Maybe you can't get up there. Why would they put that there? I'm gonna leave for now. I'll be here forever. I agree. Quantum of Solace was a masterclass in typefaces. What? Quantum of Solace is so boring, man. Man, that movie's so forgettable. All I remember is Olga Krolenko. She was pretty in that movie. That is all I remember. Kind of interesting. The Craig movies kind of had like an identity crisis midway through. I don't know if it's due to creators or whatever, but like they were very much trying to be the realistic, grounded Bond, like as grounded and realistic of all the Bonds ever to exist, the most. Yet, some of the like Skyfall has moments that straight up are Looney Tunes ridiculous, followed by stuff that they want you to take so extremely seriously. They don't pick a lane. They're like, it's like two different guys directed it. They're like, they had the guy that made Spy Kids, and the guy that made fucking, I don't know, fucking Saving Private Ryan over here, fucking Steven Spielberg. It's so clashy. And then, like, I stopped watching after Skyfall because I hated it so much. I just couldn't get myself to go to the theater. Then I saw the next one kind of went more campy. Then they went back to a little bit of serious. I don't know. Then No Time to Die, they're like, let's just kill Bond. Let's do that. No one's ever done that before. We gotta do something new. That's where you must go, Link. Forest Haven. Run by Fruiting felt too weird for me. I like Connery and more better. Run by Fruiting. Funny you mention that. I just made that reference the other day. Making Bond seem superhuman rather than a charmer. He could be both. I don't know. It's so funny. I think about, like, if I grew up with the Craig era as a kid, would I even play the part of Bond as a kid? Like, when you're a kid, you play, like, make pretend, right? And I pretended to be James Bond. I used to make videos of me doing the gun barrel and all that stuff. But up till Skyfall, like, they do this thing where, like, from starting with Skyfall, like, Bond is washed up. He's not as good as he once was. He's shaky. Blah, blah. And I'm like, would a kid play pretend a character that fucking blows? That they're constantly trying to replace and tell him he's shit? It's like, oh man, imagine a kid playing pretend like, here I am shaking again. I'm so afraid. Like that, like, I don't know. They made him lame. By trying to give him depth. It may appear as though this is a great tree rising far above the ocean surface, but it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku tree. We remember that. We remember that. You must speak with the Deku tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Forora's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth. Caution. I've been playing the Bond games like in preparation for the stream, like just so I can get the emulations working. Dude, even the one without Brosnan, it's like a made-up character, Agent Under Fire, is more Bond than the most Bond part of a Craig film. It's so good. I'm like, bro, if this was a movie, I would fucking watch it. Maybe kids will identify with the struggle. Yeah, I doubt it. High doubt. I don't know if I ever realized that was the forest theme. Yo, can you stop? Do 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 do.
Oh,
I need one of these.
thank you. Thank you. Bye.
The Craig Bond was made for middle-aged men who watched Bond as children. I think it was just made. I think they just literally were like, the formula's not working anymore. We got to do something different. That's literally it. They got to be different. This game's interesting because you can't keep the Deku sticks. You can only pick it up as an item. Oh shit, I was looking at chat! You know what's cool too with the Craig video games? Playing the previous Bond games and then going into the Craig video games is going to be interesting because you can see just how like devoid of fun the series becomes, even in the games, because of the more grounded nature of it. I would have much rather Bond become nothing but Moonraker type movies than ever take itself too seriously, personally. Like, if it had to pick a lane, I like a middle ground, but if it had to pick a lane, I'd rather it just be straight up Moonraker for every film. Austin Powers up the ass. But that's just me, I suppose. I love the Fast series. You said the Fast 5 series, specifically 5. There's 10 movies in the Fast 5 series, and then 6 came out. Whoa. The Fasties. No, I didn't know that was... No. Man, I've not liked Fast since it came out. I love them. It's just like Skyfall when Bond falls in the water. He really has to struggle to get up and... Oh man, one thing I don't like about Skyfall is that like Joker-esque level of villain who like just knows every part of the plan. He's like accounted for everything. That's like, what is it, Javier Bardem? He's like, all right, I'm gonna get captured. I'll be able to escape just in time that when I'm running through this hall, Bond is gonna lose where I'm at for a minute. So I have enough time to set up that when he does catch up to me, the train, I'll blow something up so the train will fall and block. And I'm sitting there like, bro, you had to have made sure everybody that in your vicinity made all the decisions you needed to make for that to happen, which would be fine in like a Die Another Day movie. I was going to say game, movie, but not in one to set in the world of Casino Royale. You only seen Tokyo Drift? That's a good one. Oh wow, look at the stars. I never noticed that they spun. You couldn't see that in the CRTs. I would like to consider myself a person of a certain age. An aged human. My experience of 1994? It was alright. They wasted? I think they did as well. I also thought, like, they gotta give, like, a Bond person a scar, and I'm all for that. The mouth thing looked so bad that it took me... I was like, okay. I have problems with Die Another Day's, like, CGI scene when he's surfing, but, like, this was equally annoying to me, because I'm like, this is a whole-ass character. A character has got a CGI mouth. Oh yeah, I forgot, the Decatrue looks fucking ugly in this. It ruined his gravitas. I think Kregus has some good Bond girls, though. Like Olga Kurylenko and I think, what's her name? Lea Seydoux. She was good. Wait. Frame rate's like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't think it's frame rate. I think it's just hit stun. It might be a hit stun. I do remember stuff at 4 years old, actually. I remember watching stuff at 3. Some even younger, but 3 I remember. I actually have memories of, like, 2 years old and stuff. I have a memory at 2 years old with a toy robot I used to have going into a McDonald's. I have some dreams that I remember from when I was 3. This is one dream when I was 3 years old that I had where I was like, man, like, I don't know how many houses ago. There was like this deli like around the corner from my house. And one time I went there at night with my cousin. We were looking around. It was me, my cousin, and Baby Bob, right? From Barney. We was hanging out. And she was like, oh, you got to check out what's in this window. Something scary was in the window, and I went to run. And I'm running away, and I remember this thing grabbed me. And it was a person like a cloak with a knife. midway when I was running back. And then they pulled off the thing and it ended up being my dad. That was a pretty scary dream. I had that at 3 years old. That is kind of crazy. You would think like I was like fucking traumatized as a kid or something. Like, what did I watch that made that dream up at 3 years old? You know, I have to say Denise Richards was not a bad Bond girl. I think that is the most like normie take that could exist in the world. And I think it's wrong. I think people gave her shit. She's not like the best actress, but I think she does a lot better job than Halle Berry did. Halle Berry has like, she starts out good, but it's the mix of like, they gave her bad like puns. I'm all about bad puns, but they gave her corny ass ones. And her bad acting mixed with it pissed me off. Denise Richards, I'm going to say it. People gave her hate at the time because they didn't think pretty people could be smart. They didn't think a pretty woman like her could be a scientist. They said, her a scientist? Pff, my ass. Not buying that. Sexism. Just saying, she's fine. She does a fine job, and she's pretty. People didn't like it back then, and I think they carried it over. I think because they knew her maybe as a person too, but they just don't think that pretty people could be smart. I can see that. I never saw the movie, the Halle Berry movie. Halle Berry is the only part of Die Another Day I don't like. Like, I like her aesthetically in that. Man, she has some corny lines. She's like, yo, mama. Oh, and she wants to tell me that she's really disappointed in you. And I remember listening to that line even as a kid being like, no. I was like, get out of here, lady. Get out of here with this. I'm all for corny jokes, but like, really? We're doing a yo mama? And she's disappointed in you to a bad guy? Get out of here. Laser her up. Which is weird because Halle Berry can be very on and off. Sometimes she could be really good, and then sometimes just not. I think she saw the like hammed up movie and like overly hammed up, and I think she went further than she should have. Right? It's like, oh, the movie's got like crazy over the top stuff. All right, we got a crazy over the top villain, so I'll go over the top. But then she went past where you're supposed to. But yo, mama. I'd say they're both bad casting. I like Denise Richards in it, personally. I just showed Jasmine Tomorrow Never Dies. I got to show her World Is Not Enough next. I want to rewatch one. I really like World Is Not Enough. I love that one. Laser her up? Yeah, she's being lasered. I love that I was waiting to read that gibberish that wasn't even English. I was like, I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. That he was regular Link. He's like, I thought you was someone else. Because remember, this is supposed to be, I guess, I'm assuming this is the, remember in Ocarina of Time when the Great Deku Tree dies and then there's a little sprout left? That's that sprout. At the end of Ocarina of Time. I think Ana de Armas is a good Bond girl. I like her too. Craig had some good ones. I must apologize. Yeah. I am the guardian spirit of the forest. Haven, the Deku Tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? So it is true. Then you have come here because you have a need of the Pearl of the Goddess. I do want to watch all the Craig movies, the ones that I didn't watch, and rewatch the other ones, just to kind of refresh myself. And when I say a movie is bad, I can like go into detail more because I didn't fully watch anything. I didn't watch anything after Skyfall. I've just seen clips here and there, and they've been not good. I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, the traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves. Though I'm hyped for the new Bond because Amazon seems to be trying to bring things back. They want a Bond that oozes sex appeal. We're getting back to classic. There's rumors that it might be Jacob Elordi. I think Jacob Elordi has a classic Hollywood look to him, and I think he could be a Bond. I'm kind of interested in a Jacob Elordi Bond. Not gonna lie, I'm interested. They might pull me back in, but the minute Amazon tries to be like, well, actually, Bond was multi-sexual the whole time, then I'm gonna be like, all right, let's rewind it back a little bit. Let's not start adding new lore. But he's so yuck. Wait, why is he yuck? I think Quantum could have been great. I just think it was just handled messy, and apparently it would have been great. So Quantum of Solace. My stream stopped on TikTok. I was wondering if I got banned for saying that phrase. Quantum of Solace has such bad action scenes, and it has too much shaky cam for the races, which made it unbearable. But apparently there was a writer strike when that movie was coming out, and Daniel Craig wrote a bunch of it. There was like a whole bad writer strike, so that's probably what affected it. It probably would have been just as good as Casino. There's nothing more straight than men kissing men. That's true. I just don't like him. Me, a single random person on the internet. I actually don't mind him. I don't mind him. All right, let the Koroks come out. This is their introduction. They're in Breath of the Wild as well. You know them well. This is where they started. What do you call yourself? Link? Well then, Link. These are the Koroks of the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms. But when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me, they will ever be my cherished little children. Human forms. So these were once Kokiri. Remember the little people in Ocarina of Time? The greenlings? They turned into this once the ocean happened. My cousins. How can we kiss on the lips? It would make BPD squeal. No thanks. It would be uproarious. As it happens, you have come just in time for the ceremony that the Koroks hold once every year. It's about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once the ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but the ceremony is not completed soon, and ill fate could befall us. So let it all begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not, oh great Deku Tree. Something terrible has happened. It is Makar. Makar! My car. What does it matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it's not that. Oh, great Deku Tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and he drew close to it. Foolish little Makar. Link, have you heard all this? No hunting? Ho hunting? We need to go ho hunting for Oath. The Forbidden Woods, right besides the hollowed island of our forest haven. Those woods, the whole region is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. I don't know where green came from in my head. And now it seems they have taken a child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but can you rescue Makar for me? People cannot fly through the air. Ah, yes. Thank you, child. You are right. It is not possible to enter the woods from the sea. Link, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children. Yet I think we still may be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly through the sky. My favorite item in the game. Let's go. Gonna take a little poop. He couldn't drop the leaf down? Forgive me, Link, but I could not. But could you climb up to get my... Sorry, climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there. Ho Huntin' was some deep Sal lore that was turned into a flash game with another Sal deep cut. That was classic times. I would guess that our homes should still exist somewhere deep within the woods. If you have trouble anywhere in the forest, just let the stump shit. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I can't believe it's just the Kokiri village music. We Koroks can fly through the sky using our own Deku leaves. We Koroks are very light. You look like you weigh more than a lot more than we do. Do you think you'll be all right? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is really the Majora's Mask mechanic. You know, in Majora's Mask when you go in as a Deku. Lining up. Turning. This is fun. Now we're cooking with portals. Wow, you're quite good at that, Mr. Knight. Just keep doing that until you get all the way up to the top. If you shoot out facing the wrong direction, don't panic. You don't tilt in any direction. Okay, okay. I like how much lore Sal has. It feels like it's an appropriate amount, especially the stuff about him not knowing when women like him. I was just talking to Jasmine about the lore about the women that possibly like me. The amount that there were was plenty. Wait. Where the fuck do I go from here? Oh, I didn't see that. I see now. Yes. Quietly. So adjust it. Let's get a nice swingaroo. Yes. No. I knew it wasn't enough. I shouldn't have forced that one. That was a force-a-roo. We Koroks pass most of our days far from the sacred forest, raising new trees to foster healthy forests on many islands in the Great Sea. Today is the day that we will return to home for our annual ceremony. Poor Makar. Okay. I'll go in there later. I'll do whatever side quest that is later. I want this leaf. Thank you about the good miss. I'm a good misser, they say. Since when have you gotten so into GTA? I've been hearing a lot about your GTA escapades. Your GTA capades. I don't want to risk it. We're taking her safe bet. I'm risking this one. Yeah. Yeah. Swordsman over here. Check this out, boys. Yeah, let's go! I don't know what it is about gliding in games. I just love it. Very good, Mr. Swordsman. You already mastered using the Deku Leaf. But since you're so much heavier than we are, you can't fly very far, can you? How unfortunate. Well, anyway, this is the exit that leads to the Forbidden Woods, where our brother, Makar, is being held. Please take care of Makar. I think this is a Smash Brothers item as well. What I always liked is when you use it to, like, blow stuff, he makes a smaller version, like, after he's done using it. Like... It uses magic. I restarted because I wanted to buy golf course. The golf course, so I maximized the assassin mission stock market gains. I don't know what any of that means, but go off, queen. Dude, where's my car? Honestly, you should write the next Bond game or Bond movie because you got the puns down. Congratulations, Swordman. It appears you finally gotten to Decaleaf. That eerie-looking island over there is home to the Forbidden Woods. But where you're flying, the Decaleaf, you're at the very mercy of the wind. If the wind can't carry you there, you're fall. Okay. I can control the wind, because I'm good. I want to make sure, like, this is not lined up as good as it could be. I'm out. And we're off, boys. Nice job, swordsman. It looks like you've already mastered using the Deku Leaf. You're a quick study. The first thing you should do is cut the grass around here to replenish your magic power. Yeah. One thing I didn't like about this game is, like, when you... I think they fixed in the remaster, which is what I liked in the remake. When you do this song, it doesn't point the camera where you were pointing. It does a weird angle. Obviously, you just gotta make sure you were looking the direction you wanted the wind to go. It's a little annoying. You should always recenter it. I think they actually made it so that you can physically move the camera and see, or something like that. You're able to actually, like, see it in first person too. Oh shit. Have I fucked up? I'm resetting. I need that wind to boost me up. I need that wind to boost me up. I love how far you can pull back the camera. And the volume even gets lower. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Oh, I hated this part. No, you don't. No, you don't. It was a lot harder to me as a kid. Easy now. No problem. The Forbidden Woods. I think this is a good spot. I'm gonna save this for the next stream when we do this dungeon, because I don't think my brain can do this right now. I'm gonna be live Friday. And then possibly Sunday. I don't know about the Sunday yet. I think I might just do Friday and then go right into Monday through Thursday because it's a long-ass week of doing it. I don't know. We'll see. See how I feel. But I want to... Thank you, BPD. Thank you. I want to definitely Friday. I would do it Saturday, but I have a party to go to. But that would be my ideal thing, so I can have Friday to go do something. But yes, Friday for sure. And then we'll see how it goes. And then I can't wait for 007 next week, man. I want this week to pass by. That's my goal. Is like, let's just get into this 007 game. I want to play something that's spy-like, stealth-like, fun. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Enjoy your sleeps. And enjoy the next couple days while I'm gone. Don't miss me too much. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub
You
to
son of a bitch.
Zero. I appreciate that. I almost missed that. If I hit the button, I was about to hit the button.